Okay, everyone, I think I'm ready. I have been running around getting the lighting fixed so there won't be so much shadowing. I hope this helps. I rearranged the camera on the boom so it was in closer because I thought I was getting way over here and not enough space over on this side of the table. And let's see, I had to search for the extra battery in case this one goes dead while we're in the middle of doing our project here. And it happened to be out here on in a little basket I have over here on my table. Now, why in the world would the extra battery be over here? Then Belle's gonna bark because Molly's upstairs barking. Then I had to make sure that I had gone to the bathroom so I wouldn't have to do that in the middle of our filming. And I had to run upstairs and put a note up so they won't make noise and they won't call down here on the telephone and they won't interrupt me. And Wes won't come bounding down the stairs saying something he shouldn't be saying. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. Now, I wanted to show you something. I gotta go right over here for a minute. Hang on, I'll be right there. I had to go over to the shelves. I remember I set this on the shelves, get it out of the way. I want to show you, I have two different kinds of UT. This one is a real old one, and it was called Melt Art Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel by Susie Weinberg Clear. And I've used this ever since I started using UT, ever since I started embossing. And it's put out by Ranger. I just saw that on here. It's put out by Ranger. And it's 180 grams. Anyway, I've used this forever. I bought an extra. When it ran out, I went and bought more stuff. Well, I went to use it on my air-dried clay, and I think it was some of the Martha Stewart clay that I had left because Josie said you could UT it. You could emboss it to make it shiny. Well, I did that, and the clay just expanded and blew up like a bubble before the UT melted on it. So I decided that maybe I needed some newer embossing enamel. I don't know. I thought maybe this gets bad, or I don't know. So went to Hobby Lobby quite a few months ago, and I got this ultra thick embossing enamel, and it's called Melt Art. It's ultra thick embossing enamel, clear, transparent. It's put out by Ranger, but it doesn't have that Suze Weinberg name on it. So to me, it looks the same, but I don't know. I just don't know. So it's the Ranger one says especially formatted large particles embossing powder. Use a heat tool for melting. Melt in Ranger's melting pot. Now this one says Work over a melt art craft sheet or other protective non-stick surface when using a heat tool. One layer processes a bumpy texture, two or more create a smooth finish. Two layers can be crackled or stamped into. Says nothing about putting this in a melting pot. But you know what? I'm sure that before Ranger changed their labeling, that this was always used in a melting pot. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd give you that little discussion over the UT. But we're going to use the newer one. And I've already poured it into a container that we're going to use. So hang on, let me put these back on the shelf. I don't want them to be on the floor or anywhere near where Molly or Belle could get a hold of them. Okay. Alrighty. I'm back again. Now, we're going to punch holes with the big guns here because these won't go into the little ones. I think it's because the cardboard was too thick. But anyway, we're going to punch and we're going to see. Now, I did redo this one this morning just to see, and it seemed to do okay. And so I'm going to make this one, the hole's a little bit bigger than this one, and hopefully I can aim the same place. I'm looking. I don't know. I don't want to make two holes. Come on. Okay, here we go. Oh, that did just fine. Punch through there just fine. Okay, let's do the other one. Now I'm using the small okay, that one came out okay. I'm using the 1/8. There's a 1/8 and a 3/16, but I think the 3/16 is going to be a little too big. Alright, let's do some more. Let's do the big ones. Let's get these done. Get her done. As they say in Utah. And if they're not even, oh well. Oh, that's hard. Maybe that's why you were supposed to punch them before you... Okay, that's not quite in the center, but you know what? It'll work. Maybe that's why you're supposed to punch them before you put the paper on, because they do get harder. Or it might be just because I'm a girl. I'm a girl and I don't have the strength that a guy would have. Oh, that's working out okay. Alrighty. You can punch your holes afterwards, girls and guys. But they won't work with the regular Crop-A-Dile because it's too thick to get in there. So you have to do it on the Crocodile too. Okay. Oh man. Looks good. Pattyson's fan I'm sure that's your name on YouTube. I was looking at some of your stuff, your older stuff, your Doodle Girls. Oh my gosh, can I use that idea with some of my faces? I'm trying to do a sugar skull, but do you mind if I use some of your doodle ideas? I mean, they won't be exact because I sure can't draw like you do, but I just want to make sure I could, just for my own personal use, it would just go on my journal. It wouldn't be sold or anything. Oh, just kind of wanted to get that permission from you. Okay, now we got all the big ones done. Now, these little ones are going to be harder, I think, because they're tiny. And look at all the little cute little things we punched out. And they're going in the garbage. Because that's where they belong. Alright, let's see if we can get... Excuse me a little bit. I got to get adjusted here on my chair. I have this... donut thing I have to sit on because of my tailbone. I had to adjust it. Okay, let's see now. I'll move this little measuring thing. That's as far as it'll go. Now, how we can do this? Okay, guys, I'm punching one hole here. Oh my gosh! And I'm going to go up a little further, and I don't want them too close together and not too far apart. Oh, boy. That I had to go through all that paper. Well, maybe that's why you were supposed to punch them first, I guess. Anyway, they look cute. They really turned out darling, I think. Now this one's going to be real tough because it's got to go through and see how hard they got overnight. And that's got to punch through this, all this paper. Oh, ew. And it's real thick. Doesn't want to go in there very good. Alright, guys. This is going to take 2 hands and an army. Oh, man. We got it. It's not quite on center, but we got a hole in there. It's going to look like a button. Oh. I took every strength I had. Anyway, it went through. Alright, we're going to do another one. This one really turned out cool looking. It was tissue paper that had, I think, a bird cage or something on it with lines. But it almost looks like wood grain. Look how pretty that is. That would look really pretty on a journal page. Or a journal front to fasten a journal closed. A book closed. That's what Victor wanted to know what I was going to do with them. And that's what I'm going to do with them, Victor. They're going to go on the front of a journal, and then on the back will be a piece of yarn or elastic or something that'll come around to the front and hook around the button for a closure. Okay, here we go. we go again. Man, I'm sure glad I got this crocodile too. It's a crop-a-dile, not a crocodile that eats you. It should have big teeth in there to bite you. Okay, here we go again. Okay. Holy cow. Oh, man alive. Anyway, they're really turning out cute. Alright, we'll speed this up a little faster. That one wasn't too hard. Alright, 3 more to go. Then we can start putting the UT on them. I think this one's going to be really tough. Really tough. Let's go. Oh man. Call in the big guns. I might not be able to move tomorrow. It's really feeling it in my shoulders and in my... I'll be okay. I will be okay. All right. I can tell when they have more paper on them because they don't slide under here as... I kind of got that on the edge. It's alright. Who's going to know? They're not going to hold a dress together with thread. That's for sure. It's just for looks. Alrighty. Whew. Holy cow. Alright. We'll put that back here. Get rid of our little cutout holes. Alright, now this is what I emboss on. Is a board. A little cutting board. You can see all the embossing stuff on it. That's so it doesn't warp my thingy over here. Let's see, how do I want to get this set up here? Okay, I'm going to do them on these long skewers because they fit on there tight, and then I can lay them. I have these racks I went and bought yesterday at the dollar store. I got 2 for $1. Bonus for me. Yay. So what I'm going to do is lay these up. Well, I thought I was going to lay them across, but they're going to touch the bottom. I might have to go to my second plan. Hang on, guys. I might have to go to this plant. My styrofoam, I can lay them across that and they don't touch anything. You see that? See, I can lay them across there, or I can, if I want to, I can poke them up like that. But then they kind of drip, so anyway, it doesn't take too long for these to dry. And I'm going to just make sure that I don't fill the holes up. You know what? I might go back to the toothpick situation here, because I don't want to fill the holes with UT. But then, oh my gosh. Alright guys, we're just going to wing it. We're going to wing it. I'll pull some of these out just in case I want to go with that idea. Or if I just want to sit here and twirl them till they're dry. They don't take long to dry. That's for sure. Oh, I forgot my embossing stuff. Hang on, I got to go in the other room. I'll be right back real quick. Here I thought I was smart and I was all ready to do this video, and you wouldn't know it. I forgot something. Isn't that the story? I'm going to have a drink of my Coke. My Diet Coke. My mouth and my lips get so dry. And I thought I had some lip balm sitting here, but I guess I don't. Dang it. Take a rope and hang it. Oh well. I throw everything in this basket. If you want to see everything I throw in this little basket. I throw everything in this basket. See? Lip balm in the basket. Ah, ah, ah. And I also was going to show you guys this little gadget. It's a kid's roller to make beads. But that's a different story. We'll do that a different day. Maybe. I don't know. Let me put some lip balm on. Then I'll be able to talk to you better. I'm like Claudia Rossi. I have to have the chapstick. Allergic to air. Gotta have the chapstick. Okay, let's get going on these buttons. We're going to have 6 parts to them. 6 parts and well, I'm not sure how the best way to do this. I guess just like so. And hope it doesn't go into the holes. Because we don't want it to go in the holes. Can y'all see me? It's a long old skewer here. I'm trying to get bossing in. Alright, I'm going to heat my gun up a little bit here. And one thing I don't want is my embossing powder to go flying everywhere. I don't have big guns like Josie has, but this one will get the job done. Starting to go. That cooled off too quick to get another coating on the top. Belle, get off. She's on the cord. What do you want, Belle? Stop. All right. Now it's dripping a little bit, so I'm going to turn it. That's pretty. That one came out really pretty. Can you see? See how pretty that is? It's really pretty. It's still warm a little bit, but not really hot. Oh! Ooh, that really came out nice. Really pretty. I don't have to put them on anything. Don't have to put them on anything. They're dry. Oh, I like that. Let's do a big one. Do a big one here. Get the bossing. You know what I need is one of those. I saw somebody using it on YouTube. This is a liquid embossing ink that came in a dauber. So you didn't have to do all of this. Yeah, that's what I need. Some I didn't get on here. Didn't get the embossing ink on there. But I'll get it this next round with the